Hi guys, welcome back to The Contented Plant. Today we are going to be rehabbing my poor peace lily. She has really been through it lately. I will get into that during the video. And then I'm going to put her into a new pot and a new basket. So we will do that together. Let's get started. Okay, so this poor peace lily has really been through it. The dirt that she has in here is really old. It doesn't have hardly any nutrients. I honestly used half dirt from my garden and half potting soil, which is a big no-no. This plant has really had it. However, she was doing fantastic when I had her in my kitchen in a really nice area that had bright indirect light. And then I thought she would do okay if I moved her into my office because we redid the office and I had a really cool spot for her to sit in there. My husband also works in that office. And she just ended up getting really beat up in there. I think I put her too close to the computer desks and the computer chairs. So she has a lot of leaves that are just torn apart, beat up. She's just not doing well at all. Now, I know she's not sick because she is putting out tons of new leaves whenever she can. It's also just not enough light in the area that I had her in the office. So my hope here is I'm going to take all the dead leaves off, all the icky leaves. I'm going to repot her, take a look at that root ball, and then we're going to divide this plant and hopefully put her into a smaller pot. And then what I want to do is put her in a really cute basket that I'm going to show you guys and stick her in a different corner that has brighter light. So I'm going to begin by just removing all of these dead leaves off and kind of seeing where we end up when all of her damaged and dead leaves are gone. Okay, so I have hacked this poor plant to bits. However, I think it's for the best because we've got all these dead brown leaves. This plant has just been pretty much neglected in the office, I'm afraid. She's kind of out of sight, out of mind. This is my fault for letting her watering schedule kind of go a little bit lax and also putting her in an area where she just isn't getting enough light. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go probably outside because this is a huge planter with lots of dirt. I'm gonna unpot her and then I'm gonna bring her back here and we will take a look at those roots together and go ahead and divide out a section for our new plant. All right, so I have unpotted our peace lily here. You can see she has a lot of roots. So I've just gently untangled those roots as best I can. And I'm just gonna say, I am shocked at the very good, healthy root system this plant has, which tells me her little fit where she keeps having dead leaves that don't look good. I think it has to do with the lighting in there, and I think it has to do with inconsistent watering, but the actual health of these roots is very good. They're very strong. There is no root rot. These roots are not dry. They're very good quality roots. So I think when we go ahead and divide this plant out, we're going to be very successful with getting a couple of healthy new plants made out of this. Okay, I've been having a little bit of difficulty dividing this plant because it is a 6-year-old plant, super old, very, very strong in the center. So what my plan is, I'm going to take a sharp, sterile knife and I'm going to cut a division here, and I'm going to cut a division here. You can see there's this huge chunk of old dead growth in the center here. I don't want that part. I'm going to divide out these healthy parts on either side of it, and then I'm going to gently separate the roots from there. So I actually ended up needing to cut this in half because that was the only way to divide them. It was a huge, huge thick piece there in the middle that was holding them together. But this was also part of that unhealthy area of the plant that I did not want. So I was able to grab that section out and discard it. This is part of it. So this is kind of that middle section that was holding them together, but you can see it's old, it's icky, and I don't want that part. So I divided it out, and this will just callus over, and it's totally fine. This will grow into a nice, new, healthy peace lily. It's already got Tons of these smaller leaves with lots of new growth that's very, very healthy. So this is what I have now. I have 2 separate parts of this plant, and what I'm gonna do is just plant them each in a different pot and see if I can rehab them that way. All right, I have picked the new pots that my plants are gonna go in. This is one of them. I've been waiting to use this pot. It's so pretty. I got it from Home Goods. I just love that gold rim. And I have a really good potting mix here that has perlite, orchid bark, and just regular potting mix. This is very nutrient rich and should make this peace lily very happy, since this poor plant was sitting in really old dirt that I'm sure had very little food left in it. All right, I have this one repotted. I think that looks fantastic. It needs some water. That's why it's a little bit droopy right now, but I really like how it fit in this pot. It's a clear pot. I didn't have 2 large decorative pots, but that's okay because I have a product that we're gonna stick this pot in that's gonna make it super cute. Okay, we have our 2 peace lilies repotted. We have this one in this beautiful planter with this gold. I just love it. So this one I just put in a clear pot because I didn't have another decorative pot that was big enough for it. So I figured this was the perfect opportunity to use my Knotbox. This was sent to me by Phil Happy, and it's a really cool box that you can make yourself. I'll go ahead and open it for you guys. You get to knot it and you can make it into a really cool piece of home decor. They're really great to put plants in, but you can also use them for toys or other things. So this is the box. You can see that you just make these little knots here. Everything is biodegradable, including all of the packaging. The box is made of felt that is also biodegradable, so that is really cool. This should open it up. So it has these leather straps here. So this is the box, and you basically build it yourself, and you have all these different ways that you can knot it depending on how you want to do this to make it look cute for your home. So I am going to go ahead and make a cute little knot here, and then we will put our peace lily in and see how it looks. Okay, I have my box all knotted and styled just the way I like. I think it looks super cute. These are all the sides. You can change the knotting styles and make it look any way you want, which I think is really cool and unique. And I just love having baskets for my plants because I have a lot of these ugly clear things, and I don't really like to have them sitting out if I really want to display my plants and make them super cute. So I like to plop them in a box, and I think this looks so good. It's gonna look really nice in my office, and I think it's gonna make this peace lily quite a bit happier to have a new pot and a cute little basket to sit in. If you guys are interested in getting a Knotbox, you can click the link in the description box and you can get 25% off using my promo code. Okay, we have 2 beautiful new peace lily plants, and I am very excited about them. I think they're going to do wonderful in their new potting mix and in their new spots. Since this is a much smaller plant in a much smaller box, I think I can fit that right in that corner in the office so it can receive the best light possible, and it's also going to look really great in there. I'm so excited. Please let me know if you guys have any more questions about peace lilies. I have another video that I will link for you guys, and we will see you next time at the Contented Plant. Bye-bye.